Okay, this is Hero Up Comics talking about the best and worst of the Up movie Up. The thing is, before I start saying what the best and worst is, I just want to say I didn't really like this movie that much, mainly because it just kind of was a little hard to get into. Okay, basically, you had the life of an entire person's life play out in 5 minutes, and then she died, and then you're left with this slow, strange story here. Slow, strange story here. Now, maybe during this time, maybe one of their people died. Pixar died. Maybe one of the people at Pixar died, so they were, making this in honor of that person. But still, it's kind of painful. It was really crazy. And then it's like, and like Confused Matthew said, and Beth said, uh, things just were looking so bad, and they never really got past that. In my opinion, the worst. This is what the worst thing about this movie is the the strangeness of the reality changing so much, because you basically go from something real life things, a lot of real life things, inability to have children, death, and then the dude gets a bunch of balloons, floats his house away, and goes to a place where there are talking dogs and giant birds, giant weird birds that eat everything. It's just so weird that way. It's very hard to get into. Then, yeah, what's the best? Well, the best would have to be, well, it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. When Ellie was alive, it was fun because she's like an awesome character hanging out. Her life was awesome. The problem is it's only 5 minutes in the right beginning of the movie, so then when it's over, it's like, what the heck? What do we do now? And it's basically. And of course, I did like the relationship between the old guy and Russell. Okay, and Russell, the little kid. Old guy and the kid. It worked pretty well. I like that, and that he kind of saw a little bit of Ellie in him. It was awesome that way. That was nice. Problem is, it should have been, instead of having the whole entire life go on, have flashbacks. So you're basically throughout the movie learning about stuff, learning about Ellie's life, learning about why he's so grumpy and whatnot, and everything like that. That would have helped out a lot. Okay. And there's a whip song again. Okay, again. Then the ending was the issue. Another issue was the ending. Then after going to this crazy world with talking dogs and giant birds that eat stuff, that giant silly birds and everything, right? You think upon this crazy dude who, I don't know how old he is, because he was seeing this guy. He was middle aged when the old guy in the story was a kid. Okay, now he's like, the old guy is like 60. I don't know how old this dude is. They might explain that he was some type of youth lecture. I don't know, along with all that other crazy stuff that he had, and talking dogs, super helium, whatever. But still, hard to believe. And then it's like, okay, he wants to kill them, and then he wants to kill them, not say, I'm going to put you in jail. I'm going to capture you. Yeah, no, I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you. Real life comes back. And then it's like, real life, I'm going to kill you, comes back. But then it's like, okay, last time we had people shooting at children, didn't work out so well on Incredibles. So we're going to make it so that the dogs flying the planes shoot darts. Now, you may think, hey, that they may have thought, hey, that'll make it, less, mean. But the problem is, kid is hanging 1,000 feet in the air. He's still hanging 1,000 feet in the air. If he gets hit by a dart, probably a sleeping dart or something, he'll still fall to his death. Okay, that's not gonna work. Then there's what? What is there? Oh yeah. Then it's like, okay, you got all this silly stuff going on with the dogs and the darts and whatnot, and then the bad guy falls to his death. Gets caught in some balloons, and yet falls to death. Why can't he just float away? Why couldn't he just float away and be like, oh, don't worry, Master Old? It's like, no. They get tangled in the balloons that can lift an entire house. Okay, tangled in some of those balloons, and starts floating away. So he can't do anything. He's done. He's defeated. He's floating away. So it's like, why can't he do that? And then it'll be like, some of his talking dogs in the planes would be like, oh, I'll save you, Master. Like, no, stay away from me. No, don't come near me. I'll catch you for this. And floats away and he's gone. Why not do that? Because I'm like, you bring reality back again. He dies. He died. The dude fell to his death. It's really crazy. Okay, that just didn't really work for me. No. So the best thing with the relationship between Russell and the old guy, and Ellie, of course, between Ellie and the old guy, Ellie and the old guy too. You know, all right. Whereas would be the real world they lived in was so against them, especially all against them and everything, and it was so and then of course the reality of it. In Incredibles, a lot of weird stuff happened, yes, but it was a hero film, you see. So it was like, it's a hero film. They're supposedly giant robots. Supposedly guys with electricity coming out of their hands who can, electrical devices, the crazy devices that can mess around with you, throw you all over the place or whatever. It's a hero film, This is not a hero film. This is a, supposed to be a reality film, and yet this crazy stuff happens. It's weird. So the reality, the meanness, that's the worst. Best is the characters. That's the worst. I'm glad to be back. The problem is, of course, I still have to work on stuff. Getting Windows Movie Maker back. Strangely, XP is being weird. They're being weird at Windows side about Windows XP stuff now. It's really stupid. So, I'll see you next time on the next episode of Hero Comics Best and Worst, and other stuff I'm doing, like the end of my Final Fantasy thing. About to beat it. It's gonna be awesome. See you next time.